Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. This is Dylan Carlson. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. 0-1 now. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rangers 1, and the Mets coming to bat. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Steve Rogers.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Steve Rogers.
Carrasco back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
The catcher, Francisco.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Rogers, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh? Stay hot.
And here it comes. That misses, and it's 2-2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
The punch out there, back-to-back strikeouts. Ken Ramirez digs in now.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rogers rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets even it up. It's 1-1. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles.
2 on, 1 out. And now, Steve Rogers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Lifted in the air, out to left. Torres brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but
Steve Rogers up now for the Mets. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Steve Rogers.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Bang! He made him pay for that one. His 56th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Steve Rogers.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Lucero back to work. Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Steve Rogers up now for the Mets.
One time, kid.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Steve Rogers.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Bang! He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they grab the lead. It's 7-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For